This was God talking to Abraham. Since you say you believe, let us see you prove your faith. He said, and it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham and said unto him, Abraham. And he said, behold, here I am. You see that they had God. And he said, take now thy son, thy only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon the mountains which I will show thee. Wow. I waited 25 years. This boy is just a young boy now. You want to kill him? Are you sure you were the one who gave him? That was not Abraham's reply. Verse 3. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and saddled his ass and took 2 of his young men with him, Isaac his son, and clave wood for burnt offering, and rose up and went into the place that God had told him. What broke me is in verse 5. When he was going to sacrifice, he called it worship. See, we can't command results, sir. You see, this man, God will give one man a nation. He's not biased. There are things they had in their quiver. They demonstrated their confidence in God in a way that even God marveled. When God saw that Abraham truly wanted to kill his son, he said, now I know. I have seen that this thing, you truly have it. You have proven it. Now I know that truly you fear me. He called it worship. God called it reverence. All of it faith. This is a generation where somebody has boil. He's trusting God and trusting God and trusting God, and nothing happens. Boil. Somebody have pain on the ankle. He's trusting God. He will tell you 2 weeks, I'm trusting God. And you are wondering, is this God so powerless? Something is wrong with our faith. The character of our faith is deficient. Our faith wavers. Our faith don't have obedience. See, this thing I'm showing you tonight, don't feel anything, no. Go and practice it. When God tells you something, so long as you confirm that it's God, remove your reasoning, put it in the pocket and obey God. And see what will happen any day you talk in the name of God. You will be shocked the result. You will marvel, do I have this power? Yes, you do. But the reason the powers are not answering to you is because you have not demonstrated the character to wield them. Take your time. Be sure this is God. If you are sure it is God, stop thinking, start acting. You will marvel. See, the things that men gather, talk, and doesn't happen, why you are thinking it to be happening. And you'll be wondering, how come? Why is this so quick? There's something you are doing, sir. There's something you know. That thing responds in the spirit realm. You wonder why one man can conquer 4 kings. They sent a message to Abraham. Your cousin, your nephew Lot, has been arrested by 4 kings. No preparation. There was no army on ground. He gathered 318 slaves. Let's go to war. Which war? 4 kings. 4 kings, 4 nations. And there was no record that there was casualty. Rather, he came with the spoils of war. And you are wondering. I'm telling you, listen, you can talk and the whole organization can shut down. I'm telling you, it's not so big for you. You can talk, a nation can shake. It's not such a big deal. But the question is, what is the character of your faith? You can talk, nature will obey. You can talk, systems will shift. This thing is not for the fathers only. The same faith they have is what we have. The problem is that the character of our faith is different. Our own faith is laced with disobedience. Our own faith has no intimacy. Our own faith wavers. That's why when we stand where they stood, we can't have the results they had. How can a man see a sea and say, go back? How can a man be fighting and command the moon to stop? How did he even imagine it? The faith of the fathers. He had obedience. Number 4, it was persistent in trials. The fathers were persistent in faith. That means there were many forces that negated their faith, pushing them to doubt God. They never changed their mind. I will rather fail with God than to succeed outside God. How many of you have heard our fathers talk like that? We want to succeed outside God, and we want to succeed outside God rather than fail with Him. Anywhere where belly face. That's why you will see 1 million of us gather for one miracle service. That means among 1 million people, only one person has light. So the miracle service itself is a sign of where our Christianity is, that we are backward. How I wish somebody will practice these things and see how your life will change. You know, when we teach about faith, we just stir people's faith up and we start declaring, and they start receiving. That's why we are masters of receiving, yet we never manifest anything. I'm teaching you not just to know how to receive, but to know how to demonstrate. Because those who demonstrate, this is the angle they learn from. Perseverance. James 1:2-4. See the way the men spoke. He said, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. How do you count temptation joy? He will tell you why. Next verse. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. You can't have faith without trials. Abraham waited for 25 years. Meanwhile, in these 25 years, he changed his name from Abram to Abraham. People will look at him and say, oh God, mad. What is happening? Child is not coming, you are changing name. You don't have one, you are calling yourself father of kings. Which nation are they kinging? The trial of your faith worketh patience. And he said, when patience have her perfect work, it will make you perfect, so that you want nothing. That means when you have gone through trials, at the end of the day, the result shows up. So those who command real results by faith, they went through certain furnaces. If you start walking in faith, that's when you will see the contradictions of God. You will go out, touch somebody, he will be healed. You are sick, you don't have result. Your loved ones are sick, you fast, you prophesy, you pray, you don't have result. And the question will be, physician, heal yourself. You will bury your head down, but don't worry, God will show up. It doesn't fail. It's just the fire that purifies your faith, so that when you stand, no arrow can move you down. Any shades of manipulation, you can shield them off, because your faith will become a shield. You know what Paul said? Above all, taking up the shield of faith. Your faith cannot be a shield if you don't know trials. The reason your faith becomes a shield is because a point comes where you have learned how to abound. You have learned how to abase. So you can do all things, because there is a strengthening on your inside that is not man but Christ. In Romans 5 verse 3 and 4, see the way Paul puts it. Paul said, but we glory in tribulation. We glory. How do you celebrate tribulation? When do we celebrate in church today? I bought a car, I got the job, the visa came out. That's why we are a generation of receivers. The generation that produce answers, they don't only receive. It says we glory in tribulation, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, with glory and patience experience, and experience hope. Are you seeing? And hope maketh not ashamed. So this is a circuit. The trial does not bring shame. The trial makes you conquer shame. A point comes, you become tough like Mount Zion that cannot be moved. I know you don't have a child. It's 15 years in marriage. People
like, share, comment, and trade with me at Power Crypto Exchange. I'm very reliable at my job. Hope to see you in the next video. Thanks guys. Bye for now guys.